Look at that. A rookie gonna ask me why I don't fill the whole barrel grill with the coals. You know what I'm saying? I don't cook my chicken over direct heat. I want the smoke and I want the heat. I want the flavor to roll over that mouth-watering texture. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying I'm going to get some furniture for my patio. Fire pit on deck. Maybe I'll put the marshmallows on there later. But over the direct fire, some mouth-watering octopus was just grilled on here. I'm going to show you what that look like in a minute. But look at these wings. We're going to get in down to it. I'm going to put my recipe. I'm going to put a recipe out for these ones. A little soy sauce. A little honey. You know what I'm saying? Sesame seed for garnish. That's later. You know what I mean? Habanero pepper. You know what I mean? Throw that in the food processor. A couple more other things. Salt and pepper. You know the basics. But throw all of that, like that I said, in the food processor. Come back out here, pour you some yak. Yeah, that way. What'd you put in the octopus? What's in the octopus?
You can't put anything in octopus.
I'm saying what you put on the octopus.
Salt.
That's it, salt?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yes. Leave me alone.
That's why we can't have no cooking channel.
You were supposed to video me doing the whole process.
What's in the octopus? Tell me the whole process.
It's tough. I messed it up.
So you cut. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, before we get into the meat and potatoes, you already know the vibes, the hurt season hats, buckets, everything is still available. We still going to keep the culture pushing forward. Make sure you tap in with the print champs, big manscape in the building, all of that. So this video, I know you already read the title. We're going to talk about the 3 guys that me personally, that I'm most intrigued to, you know, see during this camp in July, end of July, when this camp break out. The 3 people that I want to see, you know, I want to see how they're developing. I want to see what all the hype is about. I just have to see if these 3 guys are on the right track. So first, I'm going to go with Kayvon Wallace. Kayvon Wallace, in my opinion, is a guy who we are going to be counting on a lot this upcoming season. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, he's going into his 2nd season as a pro. But at the same time, we got to understand what's at stake for him. We got a Rodney McLeod, who's older and who's banged up coming off an injury. You don't have Malcolm Jenkins anymore. You don't have a lot of stuff back there anymore. You don't have Jalen Mills. Kayvon Wallace has to be the guy who looks like he's taking a step forward. He has to be the guy who looks like he's, you know, he's matured into his role. He has to be that guy for the team. There has also been some talk of Kayvon Wallace playing cornerback. I just want to see it. I want to see what he can do from a secondary standpoint. You know what I'm saying? This was a guy who, when was drafted, they had memes of him with Brian Dawkins. We do this a lot. We're going to get into that in a minute. We do this a lot. We have these very, very high expectations for these players, but now it's just time to see how it's going to pan out. Not saying that he can't be what everybody hopes he is. I hope he is that. You know what I'm saying? I want as many juggernauts as possible in this roster so we can have a quick turnaround. Finishing 4th place in the division, it's always a wonder of how long you're going to be there. Traditionally, we're not one of those teams who are going to be sitting in that position like that long. So we need as many players to develop as soon as possible. My second guy will be Milton Williams. I'm a guy who believes that people to the left and people to the right of Fletcher Cox have it the easiest because they should be eaten because they got one-on-one matchups 9 times out of 10, and they should be able to dominate those matchups. Malik Jackson honestly was one of the best at doing it, standing next to Fletcher Cox and winning. Michael Bennett also did it a lot. But you have guys like, what's my boy name? Jernigan. You got guys like Tim Jernigan who consistently couldn't beat, one-on-one pressure. You got guys like Javon Hargrave who got to prove he can do it. You know what I'm saying? If Malik Jackson didn't get hurt or that injury didn't hinder Malik Jackson, I think Malik Jackson would still be a Philadelphia Eagle had he not got hurt the first game of his contract with the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Milton Williams has to come in and he has to be a wrecking ball. He has to be dominant. Now, some of the things that I like that I'm hearing about Milton Williams, but I got to see it, like I said, got to see it, is that, you know, his measurables are that of Aaron Donald's. Now, those are just measurables, but at the same time, it's good to hear something like that. But you also got to keep in the back of your mind where he played, what conference he was in. He was at La Tech, and you expect the guy who has measurables comparable to Aaron Donald to be dominant in that conference. And he wasn't like just like dominant. Like he wasn't just like, you know, I am him in this conference. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the measurables, maybe something could spark into him at the next level. Maybe he could be that guy that could be next to Fletcher and could consistently beat a one-on-one. Or maybe when Fletcher comes out of the game for a breather in the future, there's no slowdown. There's no difference. But you know how bad the Philadelphia Eagles are when Fletcher Cox don't play. For a lot of people who want to say Fletcher Cox is washed up, he don't got the sack numbers and all that. It ain't just about the sack numbers with that guy. And last but not least, Devonta Smith. I got to see it. You got guys like Merrill Reese saying that he is the next coming to Quick. He's the next coming to Carmichael. I gotta see it, man. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about Devonta Smith. I want to hear a flaw, honestly, at this point. I want to hear that he's human, because I'm starting to get nervous. I believe in the upside. I believe in the Heisman winner. I believe in the hype, but I ain't heard nothing bad about him. The only thing bad that you're gonna hear about Devonta Smith right now is that the Giants never wanted him. Oh, he's too thin. The Giants this, the Giants that. The Giants know damn well they wanted this dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard nothing bad about him. Merrill Reese saying he quick, saying he Carmichael. You got Isaac Bruce, one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. I was a huge Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce fan. They used to tear it up on the field out there with the Rams. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that he's Marvin Harrison-like. You know what I'm saying? Not they, but Isaac Bruce is saying he's Marvin Harrison-like. These are huge, huge shoes to fill. These are huge accomplishments. And like I said, I have to see it. I need to see it. I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I need to see it. You just can't just throw stuff out there like that and leave me to, I need to see it. I need to hear a flaw. Almost every player on the team, they've said something bad about. You don't hear nothing bad about Devonta Smith. Is he that pure? Is he that good? I believe he has flaws in his personal life, but on the football field, I mean, at what point of his game do we got to get better at? We got a player that good to where we have to look for a flaw. I'm ecstatic, and like I said, I need to see it. So those are my top 3 guys, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.